Happy Sunday, everyone. 8:31 is your time right now for this Sunday morning. Wow, I can't even get words out of my mouth right now. Taking a live look outside of Denver. This is outside of our 9 News studios right along Spear and Logan. It looks beautiful out there right now, but of course, enjoy right now because later on we are going to see some snow and some rain and a little bit of everything.
Oh, God,
thank you so much for joining us. I'm Brianna Fernandez here, joined by Anusha Roy and Miss Kathy Sabin. It's a ladies show.
Thanks for having me, ladies. And just remember, I'm only the messenger.
Okay, let that be a tease to what she's about to tell you.
Because everywhere I went, people were like, we're done, right? It's the 60s, we're done, spring is here. And no, March and April are our snowiest months, as we've seen, March certainly. But tonight we've got a powerful spring storm that we're tracking that will definitely impact your drive tomorrow morning. You've got time, get outside, enjoy, please do. It's partly sunny, temperatures close to 40 in downtown Denver. No issues with travel yet, but that will be changing later this afternoon. We're keeping a really close eye on I-70. These areas will go under winter weather advisories for some heavier snow. And really the bullseye area tonight will be Castle Rock, Kiowa, Black Forest, with a blizzard warning that will go out right around 6 o'clock tonight. So temperatures comfortable now. Steamboat at 30, 33 in Denver, 42 in Pueblo, almost 50 in southern Colorado. That's the system there, heading in from the west, already bringing snow to the mountains, and the ski traffic coming home and ski travel. You're definitely going to run into some of that wintry weather. Denver goes under a winter weather advisory at 6 p.m. for 2 to 4 inches of snow, but the bright pink, that's where we could have gusty winds, whiteout conditions, difficult travel, and heavy snow. Castle Rock, Kiowa, Black Forest, out to Burlington and Ray later on tonight. So please follow the weather and the forecast. It'll be a fast-moving storm, but very impactful over a short period of time. The rain flips to snow around 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight, and when it does, it will turn heavy for a time. And even though we expect the snow to come to an end by probably the time you head out tomorrow morning, maybe 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, the damage will be done. The snow, the wind will certainly be impactful. So enjoy the next few hours. That is a beautiful few hours we have for you there. And I'll have much more on the timing of the storm and the impacts for the drive tomorrow. And that's coming up.
All right, we appreciate it, Kathy. We want to get back to our breaking news this morning. Police are investigating a fatal shooting in Commerce City at what they're now calling a house party.
9 News' Rachel Krause, she is following this developing story. She is live right now in Commerce City. Rachel, what can you tell us so far?
Yeah, guys, police still have a large chunk of this area here at 69th and Olive taped off here in Commerce City this morning after a shooting broke out at a house party along this block here late last night. Now, people inside the party we spoke with told me that they were being talked to by Commerce City police even hours after that fight broke out. They say there was an argument at the party they were at that led to the shooting. They appeared shaken and exhausted. One man said his cousin had been shot and was taken to the hospital. Now, here's what we know about what happened. Police say just before 2 a.m., a shooting broke out at the party here. An adult man was found dead at the scene. Another person was taken to the hospital with injuries. A third person got themselves to the hospital. Their injuries aren't life-threatening. And police are still working to figure out more details about what happened here as they work to determine who's responsible.
Rachel, thank you so much. We'll stay on top of this story and bring you the latest, of course, on air as well as online.
Well, right now, police in Aurora are asking for help finding an 11-year-old boy who went missing yesterday afternoon. Police say that this is Jeremiah, went missing around 2:30 at Rocky Ridge Park, about 2 miles east of I-225. Police say he was riding a black and red BMX bike and left the park voluntarily. Police say Jeremiah is 5 feet tall. He was wearing a white T-shirt with a black Doberman dog on it. He also has a green cast on his arm like you just saw in that picture. If you do see him, please call Aurora Police's non-emergency line.
1 person is dead and 2 people are recovering in the hospital after a car crash in Westminster. So this happened at the intersection of Sheridan Boulevard and West 76th Avenue, a few blocks south of Highway 36. Police say the crash involved 2 Dodge pickup trucks, one heading south on Sheridan, the other one heading north. Police say they collided when one of them turned left onto 76th Avenue. 3 people in the crash went to the hospital. One of the drivers died there. Police believe the southbound pickup was speeding. People living in a rural and underserved communities in Adams County now have a better access to health services, including reproductive services. A newly approved proposal allows county residents to receive contraception and medication to treat sexually transmitted infections through the county health department's mobile clinics. Current state rules prevent local health agencies and clinics from dispensing medication outside physical clinics. The county says these limits mean some residents have to travel too far to get the care that they need.
The way Adams County is shaped, it's an elongated rectangle. And, the brick and mortars are in the more urban setting. And this is really going to allow us to get out into the rural areas or even get to places where people are homeless.
In the short term, the health department says this policy change will lead to reduced rates of several STIs across the country.
According to a new report, the plastic that Amazon uses for shipping is filling up our landfills. The U.S. Public Interest Research Group put trackers in bundles of Amazon shipping materials. That includes plastic bags, bubble liners, and air pillows. Out of the 93 items, the group found that only 4 made it to recycling. Amazon says it is currently working on a multi-year effort to have its U.S. fulfillment centers make the switch from plastic to paper packaging.
The FAA is increasing its oversight of United Airlines following more than a half a dozen safety incidents in recent weeks. So the agency made the announcement in a statement issued on Saturday. The FAA will initiate a formal evaluation to ensure that the Chicago-based airline is complying with safety regulations. According to the FAA statement, United Airlines will also be evaluated on how the company identifies hazards, mitigates risk, and manages safety as well.
The FAA also looking into a plane door that fell off right after taking off. The incident happened during a flight out of Las Vegas earlier this month. Officials say the single-engine Diamond DA-40 took off from the North Las Vegas airport. It reached an altitude of 3,000 feet, and then somewhere in that flight path, the rear passenger door blew off. The pilot reported it, was able to land the plane safely, and luckily, no one was hurt.
And soldiers stationed at Fort Bliss, Texas will soon be living and training in a highly innovative barracks. They're being constructed using 3D printing. Now, it will also have 36 bunk beds and will be able to house up to 72 soldiers. However, they will initially be used as collective training barracks. The tech company behind the construction, Icon, says the material being used is designed to withstand extreme weather while also enhancing energy efficiency. It's slated to open up later this summer.